So, hello everyone, this is Suraj here. Today we are answering the important questions about is class is a reference type? Okay, so let's start with. So in C sharp, so what is first we talk about what is reference type. So in C sharp data type are divided into a value type and the reference type. So in reference type, what that mean? So in reference type store the memory address, data stored in heap or manipulate variable. Multiple variable can reference the same object. That is mean the reference type have. So let's take example of the code. Okay. So let's create a class. Public class test1, which have two properties, int id and string. Okay. So a class t1 have two properties. So what is mean the reference type? The reference type that's mean we create object of let's take object of 1 is equal to new t1 class. Okay, and we can assign the property like object 1 of id is equal to 5 and object 1 dot name is equal to Suraj. Okay, and let's take create another object. Object 2 is equal to new t1 test class. Okay, and what happen if we just add the reference type into inside like obj object 2 is equal to name object 1. So that means they have assigned their reference. Like we can console that code. Okay, so let's take some outputs like obj1 dot name, and we also add obj2 of name, and then obj1 of id.
क्या आज नहीं करना हुआ क्या ठीक है कल मॉर्निंग में बात कर फ्री है क्या अभी
Object1 of name and object1 object2 of
ठीक है
name.
कॉल बैक कीजिए बात करते हैं आप ही कीजिए
Okay, so let's first see what happened inside.
हाँ इसी नंबर पे कीजिए नहीं एक्चुअली अभी मैंने जो है ये पोस्टेड वाले नंबर इसमें आपका पैसा ठीक है
A bracket is missed. Here is missed. Line number 1523. Holistic main 28.
हेलो हाँ वो आपका नंबर ये लिखे है ना
रितेश रोतेश पहचाना?
Extra
आपका नंबर
capital
हमको
expected.
आपका नंबर हमको रितेश दिया है। रितेश को पहचाने आप?
Where I missed.
रितेश आपका फिलहाल कुछ दिन पहले जो ऑर्डर में था सिटी सेंटर, अभी बैन
18 of 17.
हेलो
28 of 17. Public class. Oh, there is spelling miss. Okay, that is happening. Okay, so what happening inside they return it obj1 obj2, this is working fine. Okay, so let's check what happened if we have changed the obj1. obj1 of assign it and just changed it. To dot id is equal to obj2 dot id plus 5. Let's check 3 dynamic values, and obj2 dot name is equal to ob of 2 dot name plus Kumar. So let's take expectation what happened. Basic mistakes. Okay, so they have just add on this part. So obj2 whatever we need to do, they nothing impact. They just overwrite it. So instead of using another object, they use the same object, same same object. They have just used the reference, and the reference is assigned to obj1. Okay, so after that, whatever we can do in another any part, they apply that in both objects. So obj1 of id, they automatically changed it. Instead of 5, they have just assigned 5 plus 3 obj2 of ids. So obj1 id 5 and obj2 id 1. So they just add on it. So this is the reference type added. So whatever before we do obj2, they ignore it and they just drop it, the actual obj2 object. So here is what happened. When we use this, they have assigned our object. Okay, let's take object of 1. They have assigned it, and whatever in there do, they have assigned object 2. Second object here is assigned. But what happen if we have used this reference type? So in obj object of 2, inside they have just ignored the object 2. Obj object 2 is dropped, and now the memory location of object 1 is assigned to object 2. That is happening inside. So whatever we do in object 1 or object 2, no matter the old value are changed it in both variables. So let's assume if we add another object called object 3. Let's take another example of object 3, and inside object 3 we can either assign object 1 or object 2, no matter. They assign object 3, but after we can change we make change inside the obj object of 3 is equal to 10. So nothing matter what we can do, every have changed, all object they have changed to 10. Does I miss something? Okay, so every value have changed to 10, no matter object 1, object 2. And if we have changed the object 3 is equal to object 3. So all value are changed to object 3 because everyone shared the same memory, same object. They have just added a memory. So this is called the reference type of memories. And same happen on all memory typed. So reference type of object. We take a string. String A is equal to some variable. Okay, and we take a string 2 is equal to some declaration. Okay, and if we assign the same memory, A is equal to, okay, so B is equal to A. Okay, and if we change the B object to B, then what happened? It automatically changed A object also. Let's take example and see what happened in A and what happened inside the B. Just run it and check it. Yeah. So in a string we have a different type. Okay, so in a string type they have another case. This is a reference type, but it behave as a value type. Okay, so there is a special case inside that happen. Okay, so let's talk about wrap about this thing